Sit in a comfortable posture and slowly close your eyes. I will take you through a relaxation, body relaxation, and then we'll share the music with you. And then towards the end, we'll do few affirmations and end the meditation. It is going to be for 40 minutes, right, Prachi? Okay. So just focus on the natural, normal flow of your breath, my dear friends. Slowly, gently relax, loosen your body. Just keep observing your normal, natural flow of your breath. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Hold it on for a moment and then slowly exhale. Allow any tension to melt away as you gradually begin to soften your muscles, letting go with each breath. Continue to breathe slowly and gently as you bring your awareness to the top of your head. Just sense or imagine a feeling of warmth and softness beginning to spread down from the top of your scalp. Feel the muscles in your forehead and temples relax. Allow your eye muscles to release. Let your cheeks and jaw soften and let go of all the tension. Now let this peaceful feeling flow down into your neck. With each breath you take, this relaxing feeling becomes deeper and warmer, and it works its way deep into the muscles in your shoulders, soothing them and releasing them. Now it loosens the muscles in your upper arms, your forearms, your hands, relaxing and soothing all the way to the tips of your fingers. As your body softens, your thoughts seem to become lighter. You are slipping further and further into a dreamlike state of stillness. Now bring your awareness to your chest and your stomach. This peaceful feeling flows down through every area, every muscle around these organs. Now turn your attention to your upper back and feel this softening sensation flow all the way down your spine. Now, as it gradually works its way down your body, feel every muscle in your back let go and unwind. Feel that your entire upper body has become loose and sink into this serene sensation. Now feel your hips soften as the peaceful feeling starts to work its way through your lower body. Release the muscles in the back of your thighs, the front of your thighs, and feel all these large muscle groups becoming softer with each passing moment. Soothing feelings flow down through your knees and into your calves. Now your ankles let go, and your feet let go. Allow your entire lower body to let go completely and allow any remaining tension from anywhere in your body to flow out through the tips of your toes. Feel the deep state of calmness and just start observing the natural, normal flow of the breath. Just observe how it moves when you inhale from the tip of your nose, through your throat area, and then through your heart into the abdomen. And as you exhale, how it moves back from the abdomen through the heart area, through the throat, and again out through the tip of your nose or nostrils. Just observe this rhythm, my dear friends. Please feel the rhythms of the breath, my dear friends. Yes, observe your breath, my dear friends. Wherever you are, come back to your breath. as we focus on the breath, this immense cosmic energy entering from the top of your head, spreading through your entire body, each and every cell. We're all healing, my dear friend. Just feel witness to the natural, normal flow of the breath. Breath is our guru. Just focus on the breath, my dear friends. Wherever you are there any thoughts crossing your mind? Just watch them like passing clouds. Do not give energy to them. Just tell them, come back later, and bring your attention back to your breath. 10 more minutes, friends. Let us make these affirmations, my dear friends. Today, I'm brimming with energy and overflowing with joy. My body is healthy. My mind is brilliant. And my soul is tranquil. I forgive those who have harmed me in my past and peacefully detach from them. A river of compassion washes away my anger and replaces it with love. I am guided in my every step by Spirit who leads me towards what I must know and do. My thoughts are filled with positivity, and my life is plentiful with prosperity. Today, I abandon my old habits and take up new, more positive ones. I am blessed with an incredible family and wonderful friends. My efforts are being supported by the universe. My dreams manifest into reality before my eyes. I am at peace with all that has happened, is happening, and will happen. My nature is divine. I am a spiritual being. Let us take a moment and express gratitude, my dear friends. Let us be thankful to our parents for giving us this beautiful life and beautiful connection with the universe. Let us take a moment to express gratitude to Mother Earth for giving us everything we need to nourish our body and our soul. Let us express gratitude to our family and every person in our life who gave us some experience and are helping us grow. Let us express gratitude to the universe for giving us everything in abundance. Let us express gratitude to our body for supporting us in everything that we do every day. Let us remain for a minute in this feeling of gratitude, my dear friends. Gratitude is the highest state of receivership. And let us also express gratitude to everyone in the group today for sharing their energies. Let us also be thankful to all the astral masters who are here with us today, sharing their energies. Slowly come back to your physical body, my dear friends. Whenever you're ready, slowly place your palms on your eyes for a count of 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes looking at your palms, and you can place your palms anywhere on your body that needs healing. Hope you all had good meditation, friends.
Thank you, Swapna Di. It was wonderful meditation. So peaceful, so calming.
Yeah,
I enjoyed every bit of it.
in the middle, initially, I got a message saying that my voice was not very clear with the music. Was it?
The music was little high, so I'm glad somebody
Okay.
messaged. I was
Yeah,
completely lost.
I didn't know, but that's why I during affirmations I reduced the music. Yeah.
There it is. But thank you so much. I think we have somebody raising the hand, so let's take some questions. Smarninka?
Unmute yourself, Smarnika. You are muted.
Yeah. Hello, Sapna ji.
Hello.
Today's meditation was so wonderful. I felt so much the high energy,
Thank you.
and I have a question that uh, in the what you have told the stages.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 4 stages is karma yoga. So the every stages we have to go for, because in everyone in every yoga like karma yoga, I saw somewhere myself. After that, the Jnana Yoga,
Mm-hmm.
I saw myself somewhere in the stage. So just I have a question that whether we have to cross, first we have to cross the Karma Yoga. After that, we can gain the Jnana Yoga, or in every part of the yoga, we will find our stages.
So in every part you will find, so this is how normally a soul transitions. And today we are all in this stage. That means we started, the moment we start to begin meditation, we are in Dhyana Yoga. Now, having said that, you might see certain parts of the yoga, whatever we have done, because it's all like, see, it's all past karma and everything comes from the previous lives, right? So you will traverse through all these things. So what Patriji says is, this is like a pointer for us to know what actually helps us to get to the final stage. While you may see some flavors, so ultimate stage is Karma Yoga part 2. Why? Because it's not just about your soul traveling through all these stages and gaining wisdom. It's also trying to spread the wisdom to everyone around, right? So that is the ultimate stage. And Patriji says that many of the PSSM masters who are who are doing this are already. That's why he says you are Buddha, because we are trying to do that. So now we know that what else we need to do to get to that stage. Now, it's not just meditation, and teaching meditation is one step, but it is very important that we try to, come to that stage of being more aware, realizing that we are God. So it's a long journey. And what Patriji says is we travel hundreds of lives in each of these phases. And that's a very good question, because even I had the similar question. So it's just like a pointer to know where we are and what else we need to do to get to that final stage. Yes, we see all these flavors because it's a journey. Hope I answered your questions, Maranika.
Yeah, thank you. I got it. Today during meditation, I saw the color green, and what I saw is a small baby plant is growing like this much small. I can see the leaves were coming like pothos, kind of something I saw.
Beautiful, beautiful. And green is, they say, is associated with your heart chakra. So maybe it was your heart chakra was, was it receiving, becoming active. So
Okay.
that's what they say is when you see green color. Very nice, beautiful experience. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Smarnika.
much. Thank
That was a beautiful question. We have Priya. Priya, please go ahead and unmute yourself.
Hello, Swapna ji. Thank you for sharing the wisdom. I actually missed your session during the JGTP, and Prachji, correctly brought you. So I don't need to, I've been thinking to watch the video for last 3 days, and I'm still caught up with something else, but I couldn't do it. But so thank you very much, and thank you, Prachi, for bringing her in. My question is similar to Smarnika. Do we go through the stages? When you say hierarchy, I kind of understand as an order. So do we go through one stage by stage? Because your first picture, it kind of shows like a flow chart. It goes from one stage to another stage. But now it's say I am meditating. So I am in a karma yoga stage, or Raja Yoga stage. I'm sorry. So I'm in a Raja Yoga stage, but I'm still learning. I didn't feel like I finished learning, or as if in a Jnana Yoga part 1, how you mentioned. And I also feel in Karma Yoga part 1, you mentioned you are doing voluntary work and things to other souls without expecting anything in return. But I don't think I was doing that much. That's how I felt. So I'm kind of seeing I'm parallel in everything. So it doesn't look to me like we are traversing one stage by stage in many life forms. It almost looks like so if that's the case, am I unaware that I did all these things in my previous life? So I am right now in Raja Yoga.
Yes. So this was the exact question even I had, as I was mentioning earlier. So what Patriji says is you might take hundreds of lives to traverse, or you may finish it in this life, or you may take just few lives to go through all these stages. Now, some people might finish, move from one stage to the other right in this life itself. So it's about just trying to know, from my understanding, right? It is about trying to know, like you might say that like I'm more into charity now, but I'm not much into Shravanam, or I'm not much into Mananam. It's not that. That is the reason, right? See, the ultimate stage is about teaching and spreading meditation, but for that, whatever, all these things are important. So if there are any elements that we feel that we are not doing, and we, now that we are aware, we need to put our attention on that and try to do it, so that it will make our journey complete, so that we can reach Karma Yoga part 2 quicker. So that is my understanding. So basically you might think that okay, I'm not I still have expectations. Now good that you realize that you have expectations, so you work on that now. So and as I mentioned, right, they say free will. So even though it's not that only we know this, even there are other people who know what is right, what is wrong, what they need to do, so that they can become better. But since they have that free will, that some people just want to be in this um, this way of, this sense of like just enjoyment and not going within and all that. So it's up to them. So whatever is presented before us, like as Patriji said, enlightenment nobody can give you. They can only bring forth these things before us. It is we who need to focus, and who need to put that effort to get to that place. So this is a very big concept actually. So that's why whatever understanding I got, and whatever I know, I've by watching few videos of Patriji, not specific to this yoga hierarchy, and also discussing with other people, this is what is the understanding that I got. And after researching on this topic, I had similar things, of course a little different, but I mean, a little not in terms of like where am I right now, but I wanted to ask Patriji. So it's like that, because I too researched on this topic very recently for JTTP.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much.
I think what I also understand is you can cross, if you can also cross this in one lifetime also,
Yes,
if you're doing it if you're doing it vigorously, like if your life is completely dependent on the meditation, so you can finish the whole thing in one life also. But again, that depends on your free will, as how you.
So it could be, he says it could be in just one life, or it could be in just 2 lives. And so he also says you should not hang on for long. Okay, I'll do it later. That's okay. I'm okay with this. So you need to be constantly aware about where you are and what you want to do, so that you can advance and come to that stage, is what he says. Because you might see some people, right, who are just about enjoying around you, and they do not care. See, they're not wrong. So they are still in that Karma Yoga part 1. And their soul, when their soul needs that, and when that awareness comes to them, that is when they will try to put effort and move forward. And because we are all here, not here by coincidence, friends, we have traveled through all these stages, and we are here. That's why we are here together, sharing all these great topics and energies in meditation.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still trying to capture it. It almost looks like say in Jnana Yoga, you say like apply and practice. So maybe like, I'm learning and I'm just starting to practice. So that doesn't mean like my meditation journey already begins. Maybe that's what it means. That's how I feel like I should take it.
You started meditating, so your meditation journey began. Now the other aspects of the Jnana Yoga is what we need to focus on. So that, see, we already started, see, Raja Yoga, you already started meditation, but there are certain things that you feel you did not. You can just try to focus on them now. See, we started meditation. So they say that we are all in, this Dhyana Yoga part, because we started thinking about meditation. How many people do meditation? Tell me, like, I know many of my friends whom I'm trying to bring into meditation, and out of like 10, maybe 3 people come. So others know, yeah, I want to do, but they don't. So
Yeah.
everything is their will. But what they say is once we start meditation, we are in
Mhm.
Raja Yoga or Dhyana Yoga.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure.
Thank you, Priya. Jatinder auntie. Let's see, where are you? Yes, you can unmute now.
Uh, yes. So my question is that when I started the yoga today, I am the new person. I mean, doing in group. I was doing yoga by chanting or by reciting or sitting, doing Simran. So this is the new way I am doing in the group. So the thing is that today what happened, I was seeing the multiple faces, not body, not nothing, only the multiple faces, and which comes in front of me and going away. So it's not coming to me. So when one face come near to me, and after that I was feeling heavy and like my heaviness of the head and those things. So I don't know, I need to continue at that time because still I am feeling like I am drowsy and heavy head. So I don't know what is this situation.
Okay.
Uh,
I can
this,
relate to your experience because in the initial days when I began meditation, right, I used to see lots of, actually, right before I came into meditation, just before I started meditation, my work was like almost 1 hour drive, and I used to come home, and the moment I closed my eyes, I used to see so many faces I never used to understand. Just in less than 1 month, I started meditation. And during meditation too, I used to see faces at the moment I closed my eyes. So I was wondering what is going on. Why am I seeing these faces? Initially, I did not have much idea, but after talking to certain masters, it could be a masters trying to come and convey some message to you, or it could also be certain souls. Um, it could be like they are asking your forgiveness, or we need to, ask for forgiveness. So what happens is, like maybe in past lives we might have hurt someone, or someone might have hurt and we did not forgive them. So these things, right, these faces that come, mostly they say are related to, our past lives, or it could be even in the current life. So one thing that immensely helped me and how those faces disappeared is, whenever I used to see, I know we focus on breath, but when we see them, we cannot. So I just close, I mean, in that meditative state, I ask them forgiveness. So I tell them that in case if I've hurt you in any of my lives, kindly forgive me. And if you have hurt me and I could not forgive, I'm forgiving you. Just say that and see. And they used to disappear like magic to me. Instantly, the faces used to go away. Slowly, with more and more meditation, these faces started disappearing. Sometimes now, once in a while, I get, but I just say this. I just, so what I do is I try to start my meditation with the forgiveness exercise. Like as soon as I sit down, and first I will invite any of my favorite masters, and then I would also invite the souls. Like I will invite my family members, like astrally, and then just ask them to come and sit and meditate with me. Or I also call upon like any of my parents who are in India, anyone. You can call anyone and just ask them to sit with you and meditate. And then I would invite souls, whomever I've hurt in my past life or current life, to forgive me. And also I'll tell them that I'm forgiving those souls also who have hurt me. And it worked like magic for me. So maybe you may want to try that.
okay. And then the other thing, when before starting the speech, Prachi was saying that you became the vegetarian. So is necessary to be vegetarian?
It is, I have been a vegetarian since my childhood. It's my husband and my son who turned vegetarians after they met Patriji and meditated with him. See, vegetarianism is a very big concept, and it's, as I mentioned, it is about not harming anyone. It's not just human beings, it is animals too. So how can we go there? How can we find that connection while we are having that lower vibration of hurting someone? Many a times, when we want to bring people into meditation, they hesitate because they do not want to become vegetarians. But it is the most important thing, I feel. And if honestly, how can we have no right to take life of any being on this planet? So plant-based food and being a vegetarian, at least vegetarian, is very, very, very important. So that is where your vibrations would increase, because otherwise you cannot get into that mode. So I did not force them to become vegetarians. They themselves became vegetarians. So for any person, you don't it is very important that you be a vegetarian, but first, the most important is meditate more. You will see that change coming from within. And if you want anybody to turn into a vegetarian, ask them to just meditate more. You don't have to tell them to stop eating non-vegetarian.
But when a vegetarian means you are a non-vegetarian means you are taking life of somebody, and
Animals.
only animal, because as we say, the plant also has a life. So I mean, water also has a life. When we, so that's I have some complication in my mind.
Yes, this is a very common question. One way to look at it is, they say that plants do not have that it's a collective consciousness is what they say. And plants, right, like, that's what, even if you're eating a plant-based food, eat how much, just take how much ever you need. Okay, see, I'll give you an analogy. I mean, this example. See, if suppose there's a fire in somebody's home, and there's a dog, and there's a tomato in the refrigerator, which one will you try to save first?
Dog we will save, but the tomato is in the refrigerator. If we take off away the fire, the both will be saved if we can.
No,
do
it's
that.
about
But
why
first
we
we
do
will
that.
save the dog.
Because if you're suppose you're taking methi, you cut the stems and you take methi, but the methi will grow. But will it happen with the animals? No, right? Once an animal is killed for food, you cannot give it life again. But with plants, it's different.
Okay, that's
And Jatindraante, I would like to add here. Actually, Rinki, I was having the same conversation with Rinki yesterday. So she said the same thing. Now, because I'm also a gardener, so I would really like to tell you something. Like, so when you grow a plant, grow a tree, for example, it's an apple tree. When you go close to the apple tree and you see the apples on the tree, you go there and you start plucking the apples. When you go there and you start touching them, like, just your hand is right there, do they fight with you? Do they yell at you? Do they get fearful? What do you think?
they don't get fearful.
And they're ready to be picked. Now, even if we don't pick, what happened at the end? After a while, the fruit will drop itself. For us, whenever it's ready, it will be dropped from the tree and it will be ready for us to be eat. If you take the same scenario, if there is a rabbit over there or any other animal, and if you go there close to that animal, no matter how quietly you go, and if you go and start touching it, or even if you go closer and that person knows or that animal know why are you touching it, would you not feel that he is getting fearful? So that is the difference. The tree is the life of the tree is for us to give a shade, to give a fruits for the life. For the animals, they have emotions to show. They get fearful. And when you catch the animal and that animal is very fearful, and when we cut it or whatever we do to cook the food, that stays in that, that emotions goes in us too when we eat that food. So that is what it is. When you eat the apple, you feel very fresh. You
Fresh.
feel good about it.
Beautiful. Yeah.
So this is what I have learned, that the difference. They both have life, but what is the purpose of their life?
Okay, understand.
And
Thank you.
also, even while plucking the the plants or leaves or anything, I say thank you to them. And I found such beautiful connection with plants around me. I feel they really listen to me. So when I cut the curry patta or anything, right, I just say, see, I'll have to take this for my food. Thank you so much. And then pluck it. And it grows so beautifully. And when I sit outside in my backyard, and when I'm just near, I feel they all, we communicate with them. So
Yeah,
we should plant it only as much as needed and do not waste.
I also grow plants when I do the seedling, and at that time, I used to say, somebody told me, my mom told me that when you grow the anything and say, grow well, we eat and others eat. And those plant, one time I was not in good mood, but I have to grow these things, and I was in hurry to go somewhere. So without saying this, I grow, and those plant does those methi and sarson doesn't grow well. But now I was just teaching my grandson that we have to say, and he did all the single seeds grow.
Wow, beautiful.
All the single seeds grow when he was doing one by one, like grow well, we eat, others eat. Grow well, we eat, others eat.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's wonderful. Thank
Really
you, Jatinder
important.
auntie.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And beautiful answer, Prachi.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Yes, thank you, thank you.
I think I don't see any more hands. And I just realized that we have crossed the time, and it's almost, I don't know, it's just my watch. It's almost 11 o'clock. I have no idea how the time got past that quick. It is just your magic, Swapna Di.
No, it's all group energies, and I'm really thankful to each and every one of you for joining today and adding energy. See, I mean, this session is also opportunity for me to grow.
Yes.
So interacting with different
It's,
people, see, different types of questions, and I had many similar questions, and it's all so beautiful. And now the perspective that you gave, I've learned something new, Prachi,
ah,
because it's not that, I mean,
yeah,
we
we all
we
are learning.
don't have knowledge about everything.
Right.
And this is what is Sajjana Sangatya. This is how we
Yeah.
know. Now next time when somebody asks me a similar question, I have another example also. So this Apple refrigerator example, I've heard from a person in beam meditation. How do we convince
Oh, is
kids
it?
to be vegetarians?
I was waiting for you to answer so that I know my analogy. I'm like, okay, I want to see the another one, what she comes up with. And so I will use that as
No,
a
no,
second analogy.
it's all like different things, right? That's how
True.
we
Yeah.
gain the knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, I started around 2.5 years back, but whatever knowledge I've gained, to be honest, is through listening and sharing experiences and listening to different masters. So we all grow.
We all grow.
And
Amita,
yeah, anybody else?
I am gonna just sorry it's late, but I just wanted to say something. Swapnaji, it was a beautiful educational session. I really learned so much today. And you answered one question for me, which has been in my heart for so long. I mean, since I started meditating, which is I'm also very new to meditation, and I was overwhelmed because we have had the opportunity to listen to so many masters, so many different concepts, and it's all new things that I never thought about. I mean, I'm a different person in the last 3 months. I'm a completely different person, and I was overwhelmed. And I've said this to Prachi. I've shared this with other my members in my soul family in this group that I don't know what to do. I feel like I am not capturing everything. I cannot learn. I'm forgetting. But what you said today, it really hit me so well. And I'm thankful to you for saying that just just listen, just be a witness. No one has said that to before, and it really helped me. Thank
Sure.
you so much. I
Definitely. And
appreciate that.
never give energy to any of those words, Amita, like, I'm not remembering, I'm not understanding. I did that, trust me. It didn't help me anyway. So what, instead of trying to question or instead of trying to feel bad that I'm not able to, especially this happens when people share experiences. Someone says, I've seen Mahavtar Babaji, I've seen Devi Ma come before me. And someone says, how come I'm not able to see anything? It's not that. See, every person is different, and don't judge your experiences. And anything you don't understand, just tell yourself it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll learn.
Today,
That's fine.
today when we started meditating, I don't know what happened. I was not able to, I'm able to focus pretty quickly, or I'm able to focus on my breath pretty quickly. And today I just had, as soon as I started meditating, I sneezed like 6 times. And I always sneeze after the meditation, always. I don't know why. So today I started sneezing, then I started itching on my face. I think it was maybe an attack of allergy. So I could not focus. And then eventually when I did, it was almost time I knew this meditation would stop. So I got out of this meeting and I started meditating separately on a different music, because I wanted to do my continuous 40-minute or, whatever. And I knew I would join back. And today in my meditation, I'm hearing some word. I'm hearing a word, but I'm not able to capture. I don't know what it is. It is, and I could not. It's come. This is the second time today that it came in this meditation. I don't know what it is, and I tried to listen to it, and then I let it go.
Mm-hmm.
So have you had that? You hear a word sometimes?
Yes. So just note down your experiences in meditation. These words, whatever you're getting, just
But
note
I don't
down.
know what that word was. I don't
Yeah,
know
even
what
we
that
don't
was.
know. See, I have heard so many different words, which didn't have any meaning. But I just noted down and I just left it. And then after a while, I did not hear them again. So don't pay attention to like everything that comes. I mean, just note
Yeah.
down. Just note
Yeah.
down. So don't try to go behind it, like trying
Right.
to find what is it now. No, that is not important for us. The only thing is, see, if something needs to be conveyed to you, some message needs to come to you, it will come
It
to
will
you.
come. No, I completely agree.
Yes.
Fortunately, Prachi was the first one. She told me, Amita, do not get attached to your experiences.
Yes.
And I was able to detach myself. So I write it down. I don't even remember most of my experiences. Thankfully, I don't chase them.
Yes.
But this word, I just didn't know if if anybody else has had that. It's very fade. It's very light. It's somewhere in the background. Comes after every few minutes, and I let it go though.
You definitely want to note it down, because sometimes some people, tend to hear light language is what they say during meditation. So if you are hearing it very often, then we have many masters who actually know light language, and maybe you can connect to them to know
I
what
have
the whole
goosebumps.
meaning is. So it's all good. And the itching you're saying, I have so much itching even now. I have itching on my nose and my forehead, especially when I start meditating. It's all part of the healing.
Do you know I have been itching my body, my forearm, my arms, they itch
Yes.
even during the day so much. I
Mhm.
wake up, I am like, it's not, I have put different, moisturizers, they don't go away. It's so bad.
Then why don't you try water affirmation? Just try the first thing in the morning. Take
What is
a
that?
bottle of water. In the
Uh-huh.
night, if possible, try to leave it under the pyramid, the bottle. Morning, as
Okay.
soon as you wake up, just hold the bottle. There are many ways to do water affirmations. The most simplest thing I do and make everyone in my family do is hold the bottle, look into the water, try to connect with the water. Think that as if it's hearing to you, and thank it for healing your body. Don't tell thank you for reducing my pain. Don't use those words. Say, okay, if you have, suppose say you have some itching on your skin, thank you for healing my skin, and try to get that emotion that you're being healed.
Okay.
And
I
then
can
thank
do
you
that.
so much, yeah, for giving. And just after, and just look at it, and I hug the bottle and say I love you, and then I drink the water.
Thank you. I will definitely do that.
It will help.
Thank
Yeah.
you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Yes.
Hopefully we'll meet again.
Yes.
Oh, this is the beginning, Amita. But yes, that is a wonderful way of charging the waters. You can also, like right now, your cap is holding a lot of energy in your cap. So use that energy before you go to sleep. You can put it on the water and then charge the water before you go to sleep. And as soon as you get up in the morning, you can also drink that.
Affirmations immensely help. Water affirmations. That's what I've seen.
Yeah.
My laundry was used to get stuck a lot. I started giving that affirmations to my laundry and it works good now.
That's awesome. I know people say, some people find it weird, but even I connect to things.
It is. I mean, I used to say, "अरे यार फिर से अटक गई यार ये बहुत बार जाना पड़ता है and stuff." Then I said like, what I'm doing, why I am telling that, you know, बेचारी सारे कपड़े धोती है. Then I started feeling like, वो बेचारी अगर वो नहीं होती तो मेरा क्या होता?
Exactly. That's so beautiful.
Gratitude.
That
So,
is
and then I just started saying thank you for washing my clothes. Even it gets stuck sometimes. Like it didn't get stuck like 10 times out of one. Only it got stuck last like this 3 weeks. This is only I started 3 weeks ago.
very
So
nice.
it's beautiful. Like it didn't get stuck anymore.
Very nice. Any other questions, friends?
All right. I think, yes, everybody is just saying thank you for the group energies. And Himangi, you have a question? Let's see. Hang on one second. Yes. Can you unmute?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can now. Okay, I'm so sorry. It's just too late. I know that's I have a question too all the time. I don't see anything. Everybody say I see that, I see that, but I don't see. Only my head is like so heavy, and I can feel it like something on my head. Someone like stuck, like holding my head.
Mhm.
That's
That-
only happen with me all the time.
That is your experience, and your experience is unique. That's it.
But why everybody can see something and not me?
That is what I'm saying, right? Everyone's experience is different. When I was a part of a program, some people used to see Babaji, some people used to see a lot of many masters, some people used to hear from masters.
Or
So
colors.
it's not that it should be the same for everyone. The most important thing is your practice. That's it. So
Okay.
not everybody might get messages. See, some people might be in even advanced stage. Like you might think I just started meditation, but that is in this life. You might have done meditation in your past lives too. Otherwise, you wouldn't be here. So some experiences are not needed for you. So that's why you don't get them.
Okay, because
But
I
I
always
said that it doesn't mean that you are not meditating properly or you are not a senior master. There's nothing senior, junior, nothing, friends. We are all in this journey. That's it.
Yeah, because I always like when everybody says something, inside I say, "Oh my God, I don't see anything. Why?"
Don't even put that
Yeah.
thought that you're not seeing something. Be happy with whatever is. If you're able to focus on your breath, be very happy about it. And
Okay.
every day, friends, I've learned this from a master called Prabodh. He tells that it is very important to appreciate yourself. You are putting that time and effort to sit and meditate. That is your victory, and everything else will be taken care of. All we need to do is just sit and put that, our discipline every day, strictly meditate for so many minutes. That's it.
That's
Everything else will be taken care of.
Thank you very much.
Now
Thank
I
you.
don't have now I don't have any experience. Initially, I used to have a lot of experiences. I did astral travel, everything. And in between, I stopped having all these things. I was wondering, am I not doing it correctly? That's why I'm able to answer your question. So then I
Yes,
went to talk to other masters. And they said, that's okay, Swapna. Now you are in a different phase. You moved. So it's all like they say, the initial experiences and all that we get are like candies and chocolates. So that the kid will sit in one place and do things. After a while, it's all about, because now you reached a stage where you can handle things and you are into it. So you don't need them anymore. It's
got
like
you.
that.
Thank you very much. I also asked that same question to the Prachi long time back, and the Prachi said, "And not everybody can see everything." But
Yes.
then I said, "It's like a long time I'm doing this medication and still not seeing anything." So I
I
said,
know a master who's been meditating since past 10 years. 10 years, I think 15 years. He doesn't have a single experience until
Okay.
now. And but he goes into that thoughtless state. No master talking, nothing. So see, I mean, and every day he meditates under the pyramid.
Okay, nice.
No, don't never ever think that way. Whatever is happening with you is perfect now.
Thank you very much. I was like, I don't know, that's I always care and like, do I'm doing something wrong or why people sees that. And that's
Patriji says there's
quiet.
nothing, you cannot do wrong meditation. There is nothing called wrong in meditation. Once you start focusing on breath, everything is just right. There cannot be anything wrong.
Thank you very much.
Sure. And friends, also you will come across phase wherein initially you'll become thought free, and after a while you might again be bombarded with thoughts. Don't get overwhelmed. Don't think that why am I not like before or anything. These are all tests for us to go through this phases, So it's all normal and natural. So be happy and pat yourself every day for putting this practice. Yes, I also do this. I really do that.
Thank you. Thank you so much,
Thank you so
Swapnadi.
much.
It was an amazing session. And I
Awesome.
am so surprised. It's 11:11 right now in Eastern Standard Time. So it is a wonderful timing. And we are ending with our, this a wonderful shagun, I would say. So thank you so much for coming down and giving such a beautiful wisdom to everybody. Some are confused, some are still looking around, but I think this is how they will progress.
Yes.
As they are getting confused. Confusion is also good because then they're moving ahead, they're asking questions. So
Again, I
I'm
have
just glad.
so many questions, Prachi,
Huh?
and both of them today shared a similar question that I had. Right? If I get more clarity on that, I am definitely going to get back to you, and you can share the answer.
Yes.
I want to ask Patriji.
Actually, Patriji agreed to come on 9th here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So I will definitely send you the link again and you can join
Yes,
in
yes.
and you can ask Patriji that day.
And congratulations, all of you. Almost you're coming towards the end of 41-day challenge, right?
Yes. Swapnadi, when we planned this, it was, abruptly we just said, we'll do the 40 days. And then somebody said, okay, you should do 41 days. I said, okay, we made it a 41 days. And then, and then, I had no idea how I'm going to plan this. Yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to plan this. All I knew before I starting this, that I have to get organized. This one is going to be a bit more organized with more speakers and giving more wisdom, because initial 21 days we did it all by ourselves. So, and then, we didn't even plan. I like how JTTP has a ahead of time planning and all the speakers. We didn't do that. So we've been planning as we are going for the next week. And I am amazed to see, it's like speakers are automatically coming. I don't
Yes.
even have to
I mean,
search for it. It's
yes.
like, they're just
No.
right there for us. And we ask them and they say yes. It has
They are
been
super
that
busy,
amazing.
like, of course.
We had Prabodh sir, we had Pradeep sir, all of them came. We have Sarika ma'am and all the pyramid master came, and they every single day.
Prabodh sir is my guide and mentor. Prabodh sir, Saroja madam, and Padma Madlamudi madam. I'm immensely grateful to them. These questions, any of the questions that I have, I go to them.
Achha.
So, and you are saying like nothing is planned. No, I mean, the moment you put that thought
Everything
into
is
the
planned.
universe,
Everything is planned, true.
Everything will come to you.
But that's what I've learned in this
yes.
40 days, that's what we learned, that we said we didn't plan it, but it was planned for us already.
Planned for
And we
us.
just became the tool that it was just pushing it out, like, here you
Because
go.
we were amazed because Pradeep sir said like, oh, Patriji sir wouldn't come, like he needs 1 month notice. And we just asked him before couple days in JTTP US, and then he said yes right away.
Yeah, I
and
saw
he's
Prachi
coming. I
ask
mean, it's amazing that he said yes and he's coming already. So it's yes, it's just happening.
See, we will be physically seeing him, but trust me, he is here with us today, even in meditation.
Yes.
When you guys are putting such beautiful intention of trying to bring everyone into meditation and eventually help people to come into this path, right? Right from that moment, he is with us. He will be with us. I could experience him so many times. So it's like he's here.
I did see him yesterday in my meditation too.
Yeah.
So yes, I felt his presence there. Yes.
And just before JTTP, I hosted another session in Telugu, and that day when I was meditating, the day before, he came into my meditation. So he's there with us all the time. And beautiful work, all of you. I mean, I'm really, really so happy. And I've heard about your group. See, it's not like you are starting new or anything. No, you cannot be new. We are all there here. And
True.
many of you in this group might be much more senior
True.
masters. Like, I mean, senior in the sense like you might have been meditating for more number of years and lives than me. So it's a wonderful learning for me too. So thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity. I hope I could answer the questions, but still, Prachi, if there's anything that is unanswered, let me know. And also, I'll also try to find out and get back to you.
Yes, definitely.
Sure.
I think we'll put that question in front of Patriji all together. I think
Yes.
whoever had those questions, we will definitely put a group together. It's like these are the people have the same question. Let's go ahead and ask this. And it will be very helpful also for all of us to hear, you know, his perspective.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Thank you.
If friends tomorrow join on time, we will have a naturopathy doctor from PMC again. He's a pyramid master, so be on time.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you all for these beautiful
Thank you.
comments. I'm just checking the chat. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you. Good night, ma'am.
Night.
Thank you, Ajay ji. Thank you. Thank you, Auntie. Thank you, Sai Shri. थैंक यू रविंद्र जी आज भूल गए ताली बजाना विनोदना